Hi, this is Dr. Jeff Hanna at Atlas Chiropractic in North Lakes, Brisbane. Today I want to show you something on one of the Titron or the heat pattern graphs that we look at, something that's called an opposite pull. Now, what we have here are two graphs. The red graph on the screen represents what this person's normal pattern looks like. So again, it's that fingerprint identifying characteristic that when we see that's a match, person's probably going to need to be adjusted. If you haven't had the chance to watch that video, I recommend taking 2-3 minutes to have a view of that. Now what we have as an opposite pull is that when we take a scan and we pretty much get, if we were to draw a line between the midline one, because it's the midline one, they're all important, but that's the most important. But if we draw a line midline, we see basically a complete mirror image. And an opposite pull is associated with a couple of things. Number one, it is enhanced metabolic activity, and number two, it's enhanced neurological activity. So this is when your body is at full capacity, doing an awful lot of work. It can be associated with a lot of tissue repair, a lot of healing work. It can be your body's fighting an infection. But point is because your body's working at full capacity, it's not a good idea to adjust on these days. I'll oftentimes use the analogy that if I was to take the computer and turn on every single one of these programs at the bottom, is that going to help the computer to run faster or slower? So even on days where a person is going to show one of these opposite pattern things, even if they're experiencing a lot of symptoms, it means that their body is working and doing a tremendous amount of activity. And the last thing that you need or want to do is to add an adjustment, however important and however powerful, that it's actually going to just be like adding another one of these programs on an already overloaded system. So it's a little interesting observation that we'll see from time to time as a person is actually going through healing. And usually when we see this and we don't adjust the person, when we do a follow-up visit for them within a few days, most of their symptoms have actually settled down and they say, you know what, I'm feeling a lot better. Thank goodness that we didn't adjust, and thank goodness we had a look to actually see and know what's actually going on. So hope you've enjoyed this little video here on the opposite pull. This is Dr. Jeff at Atlas Chiropractic, restoring the cause of health from above down, inside out.